Fit 10 Nation, it is day 67 of the Fit 10 Challenge. Day 67. This is my 207th video of this Fit 10 marathon that I've been doing, because I basically, I run pretty much, I mean, not quite, but I pretty much run 3 challenges back to back. There is like 2 weeks or whatever in between each one, but anyways, I don't mind doing the videos. Just a fun stat for you. Okay, what did I want to say? The Calendly link is up for you to book your scan, so do that now. Keep in mind with the scans, we are doing photos, right? So bring proper attire, all right? Or don't bring proper attire. I mean, I don't really care, but you know, they are pictures, so probably want to bring proper attire. Okay, what else do I want to say? I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, people have been asking me a little bit about the exit strategy. I will be giving you an exit strategy. There is a formal exit strategy. Just to give you a quick rundown here, you will fall into one of 2 groups depending on how well you did. And so if you are in group A, you will get something like a 20-week exit strategy. If you fall into group B, you'll get a 30-week exit strategy, okay? It is very specific. So if you are a structured individual, if you like structure, if you want to keep going this route, you will continue to do very well. If you want to fly by the seat of your pants, which I'm not judging you, I'm just saying that we're all different people. If you want to fly by the seat of your pants and you don't like the structure or whatever, then it might be a little bit more difficult for you, but it's hard to have specific goals, and it's hard to do things in a very measured fashion when we just kind of wing things, right? And there's nothing wrong with winging things, and there's nothing wrong with having very general health guidelines. There's nothing wrong with it. If you can do it and you're happy, I think it's better in some ways. But when you're looking for specific goals, you got to be a little more specific with what you do day in, day out. All right, enough of that. Let's get into some questions here. This person says, I still find it tough to track macros when eating out. Do you have any suggestions? Okay, so if it's me, generally speaking, and I eat out, I typically will treat it as a cheat meal because I'm eating out and I just want to eat something good off the menu. That's what I do, okay? But that's not always the case. So generally speaking, if I want to go in and I want to eat, quote, clean, I will order something that is usually what I do, because in my case, I don't have very many carbohydrates in my diet. I will usually get like a sort of a fattier salad with some protein added to it. And I usually will like double up the protein, because protein's usually not too much. In your case, my suggestion would be to order something that's of good protein value, like, whatever, steak or fish or chicken, something like that. And then get some carbohydrates with that. Like, so maybe you're getting like, I don't know, like a lot of restaurants will have some sort of like protein along with a carb, which would be fine. And then, and then usually there's enough fat added with that, right? Because they usually like marinate it with something fatty, or they cook it in something fatty, or the carbohydrates are cooked in something fatty, or it comes with a salad with salad dressing that might have avocado or avocado and salad dressing. So you're usually okay for fats. You can always order butter or sour cream or something. People think sour cream's bad, but it's just another saturated fat. Just, again, moderation, right? So that's my suggestion to you. If you can kind of eyeball. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? When you're eating out, it's not like you're eating out, 4 meals a day, 7 days a week, right? I'm assuming you're eating out here and there. So it doesn't have to be perfect, especially when you're off of the challenge, okay? But try to just be, pretty decent with it. What else did you say? This person says, I have a hard time with spatial estimates or dimensions of physical objects. Well, you can get a ruler. Just saying. So I want to avoid bringing my food scale to an upscale restaurant. What's wrong with you? Just bring a food scale. Who cares? Who cares if people judge you? Who cares what people think? Nobody cares. Well, maybe they do care, but who cares? Because it doesn't really change anything. If they think you're cool or they think you're an idiot, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect you, right? Who cares? But I get it. I would, might be self-conscious too. To weigh the steak or seafood I'm eating, okay. Yeah, so just, order a protein, order a carb, order some vegetables, and you're good to go, okay? There should be enough on the menu to do that. Just don't make it, it's up to you. I mean, unless you're going to have a cheat meal. But like, don't make a dumb move. Like, oh, I'm going to eat healthy, but I'm going to order the cheesy pasta that's like just, no protein. Again, totally fine if you just want to have a free meal, just do it. But if you're trying to eat healthy, like, just make a wise decision, okay? All right, how are we doing for time here? Almost 6 minutes. Let's try to wrap this one up here. So I'm going to start by coming back to the exit strategy. And the message of the day is a very simple one. I want you to remember consistency and reasonableness, if that's a word. All right, consistency and reasonableness. I want you to be consistent and reasonable as you go through your time outside of this challenge. I mean, that's really what I'm trying to teach you guys. Now, obviously, I have to we want to see some good change here, but things do get kind of more extreme carbohydrate-wise as we get closer to the end of the challenge. As a general rule to you with consistency and reasonableness, when I say consistent, I should know what that means, right? It means like just trying to do the same things day in, day out, okay? Virtually the same things day in, day out, being consistent. And then reasonable means having enough calories, fulfilling those calories, not overdoing it, not underdoing it. I don't want to go into too much detail here, but just to give you a very quick synopsis of what I would do with diet over time, if you can be methodical and measured, or if you want to be, you sort of will undulate your calories by up and down by 10 to 20%. 20% is a lot, but let's just say 10 to 20%, depending on your goals, depending on what you're looking for, up and down with the trend of calories going up over time. Overall, okay? So up and down, but overall, as time goes on, those, what do they call them? Trows and peaks or whatever. I can't remember. It's from stats. Anyways, it's been a long time. The peaks are gradually going up in your calories, okay? Overall, you can teach your body to be more and more energy inefficient, okay? Especially if you're working out and you're building some lean muscle tissue. Okay, I've seen it over and over and over and over again, not just with my clients, but with other clients and other trainers, okay? But you have to be measured and methodical and be patient and do it over a long period of time if you want to be, okay? If you want to make just general, just healthy decisions, that's fine too. All right, that's it. Submit, commit. 8 minutes and 30, man, I gotta learn how to wrap these up faster. I got 3 videos to make these videos shorter and more to the point. Okay, talk to you guys all soon. See you guys. I'm clicking my click.